All right, so we're going to be jumping into AI book writing today.
Okay.
Um, and, this is something I've been looking into a little bit myself.
For sure.
And I have to say, some of the stuff is pretty darn cool.
It's very cool.
So we're going to be looking at a couple different sources today.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people talk about AI book writing these days. And,
Definitely.
and I think what we want to do today
Yeah.
is kind of lay it all out on the table.
Absolutely.
Okay. What is AI book writing really all about?
For sure.
And so let's jump right in.
Yeah.
One of the first things I wanted to touch on was this whole idea of
Right.
AI as a writing partner.
Yes.
And it's not about replacing authors.
Absolutely not.
It's about
augmenting them. It's about giving them superpowers, basically.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of fear about AI in general right now.
Mm-hmm.
People are, they see the headlines about
Yeah.
robots taking over the world and, all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to writing, I think AI can actually be a really positive force.
I agree completely. I think that,
Okay.
it can free up authors to be more creative, to really focus on what they do best, which is tell stories.
So let's talk about some of the benefits that AI
Yeah.
can bring to the table.
Okay.
One of the things that our source material really highlighted was this idea of audience insights.
Yes.
And I don't know about you, but when I first started writing,
Right.
I had no clue who my audience was.
You just kind of throw it out there.
Yeah. It was just like, okay,
And hope for the best.
I've got this idea.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Exactly.
Hopefully other people will think it's cool too.
Totally.
But with AI,
Yeah.
you can actually get data-driven insights into who your audience is, what they like to read, what they're interested in.
Absolutely. You can understand their demographics, their psychographics, what they're reading, what they're buying.
So it's not just about age and location anymore.
Not at all.
It's
about their interests, their values.
Wow.
Their beliefs.
So it's getting really, really specific.
Incredibly specific.
Okay.
And that's powerful because then you can tailor your content
to
exactly what they want.
So how does that actually work?
So there are tools out there.
Yeah.
Like bookbud.ai.
Okay.
That leverage artificial intelligence to analyze all sorts of data.
Mm-hmm.
They can look at best-selling books in your genre.
Right.
They can look at popular online articles, social media discussions, and they can pinpoint the specific topics, the themes, even the writing styles that are resonating most with your target audience.
So it's like having this massive research team working for you.
But it's all powered by AI.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's incredible.
Okay, so that's audience insights.
Yeah.
What about the actual writing process itself?
Right.
How can AI help us with that?
So one of the most powerful ways AI can help is by taking on
some of the more technical and time-consuming aspects of writing. So things like fact-checking, making sure you're consistent in your writing,
Right.
Even suggesting more powerful verbs or smoother transitions.
It's like having an editor.
It is like having an editor.
Built right into your computer.
Exactly. And it's available 24/7.
Wow. Okay. So that frees up our time to really focus on the storytelling.
Precisely.
Okay. But what about creativity?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're all using these AI tools to write our books,
right,
won't all the books start to sound the same?
That's a question I get a lot, and it's a valid concern.
Okay.
But I see AI as more of a tool for enhancing creativity, not stifling it.
Okay.
Think of it like an artist using a new brush or a musician experimenting with a new instrument.
Correct.
The core creativity still comes from the author,
Right.
but AI provides new avenues for expression and helps refine the final product.
So it's not about AI writing the book for us.
It's about AI helping us write the best book we possibly can.
Precisely.
Awesome. Well, I think that about covers it for today.
Yeah, I think so.
Any final thoughts for our listeners?
I would just say that if you're interested in writing a book, don't be afraid to explore the potential of AI.
Okay.
It's a powerful tool that can help you achieve your writing goals.
I completely agree. And on that note, we'll wrap things up for today.
Sounds good.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And until next time, keep writing.
Keep writing.
And exploring the amazing world of AI.
Absolutely.